Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. We have some rain that is going to make it just a bit of a pesky drive if you're going to be out on the roads getting ready for lunch or going to be hitting the roads later this afternoon. So as you can see on our satellite and radar, we have it just very light rain. A lot of it is more towards the more heavier rain is going off towards New Braunfels and Seguin. So right now we're just dealing with this very kind of pesky, wet type of drizzle. Definitely the kind that you're still gonna have to put your windshield wipers on, but you wanna be careful as you're heading out on the road because roads will still be slippery and very dangerous, even if it's not that heavy downpour of rainfall. But we definitely need the rain, so good news there. And this is going to stick around for the rest of the afternoon. We could see some spots get a little bit heavier rain, but overall it's just going to be this light rain, very scattered across Bexar County. And it's actually pretty widespread. I'm just gonna go back so you can see all across Texas that you can see we're getting that rain up towards Dallas and Amarillo. And you can see even some of those colors, the blue, the purple and the pink. So there's even some snow as you go just north towards Oklahoma, and more of a type of mixed precipitation for them. And even out towards Colorado, they're starting to see some of that mixed precipitation as well as snowfall. So I'm sure they're welcoming that because of all those the ski slopes out there. You can see here across Texas, we're just dealing with that very light rain, but it is welcome rain because we still always can use some more. And it's gonna stay with us. So here's the forecast for the rest of the day. We're gonna have those temperatures in the 50s and they're gonna stay there because we're gonna keep with this cloud coverage and rainfall. So, you know, it's gonna really just keep kind of just a blanket in a way over us and just kind of gonna put a lid off those temperatures warming anymore. So we're gonna stay in the 50s throughout the day, high temperature around 58 at 3 o'clock. And I do think we'll see some of that rain start to taper off by the evening hours, but still very chilly out there. So you're going to want to take a jacket or sweater if you're headed out the door, maybe one of your holiday sweaters, because it's definitely good weather for that. And right now our current temperature is at 54 degrees, so still cold. And like I said, we're not going to move too much from this temperature. And you can see just really across our region here, we have New Braunfels, they're at 55, Bernie at 50, Kerrville at 51. Fredericksburg is in the 40s still, they're at 49 degrees. And a little bit warmer out towards Pearsall, more towards the southwest. Cotulla is at 63, Carrizo Springs at 61. But for the most part, as we get closer to Bexar County, we're gonna stay in the 50s. And we also have some winds to talk about. We have some wind gusts. This in San Antonio, we're showing 31 miles per hour for a wind speed. So very breezy conditions out there. If you have any of those inflatable type of holiday decorations, you definitely want to try to tie them down or keep an eye on it for the rest of the day, because I do think we'll keep with this wind throughout even the evening. But taking a look outside, if you're out there and you're traveling, it's just very dreary, very cold, very winter-like, and just, you know, some people don't really like it because it's not that heavy rain, it's just kind of that pesky rainfall where the ground is wet and, you know, it's just can get kind of annoying sometimes, but it is going to keep our temperatures pretty chilly for today. And so pretty much everywhere, we're not going to see that sun. We're going to keep with the rain, and as we put this into our futurecast model, we can see on later today in the evening, the rain will taper off, and then by tomorrow, we're actually going to see less rainfall and a little bit more sun. As we go into Thursday afternoon, you can see there's a little bit of some breaks here in the cloud coverage. You can see some of that yellow starts to return, and even those temperatures start to warm up. So we're at 65, much warmer for tomorrow, on Thursday around 4 o'clock. But we're not done with the cold weather, because we have a cold front that's going to make its way as we go into late Thursday night, Friday morning. So you can see that front. It's bringing some heavy rainfall up for Dallas and parts of Austin. We're going to be more of on the tail end of this front, but it is a Pacific front, so it is going to bring us moisture. It is going to, keep with those chances of rain as we go into Friday morning. But as you can see, it moves pretty quickly. By Friday afternoon, it should already start to move out, and by Friday night as well, completely already starting to see clearing skies. And then as we go into the weekend, it's just going to be beautiful. Lots of sunshine is what we're expecting for the weekend. And as far as how much rain we can expect from this system, at least for the next 7 days, doesn't look like too much. The models have really backed off a bit on our rainfall. It was looking up to 1 inch of rain, now just a ½ inch of rain. But like I said, any little bit we will take. And here's a look at our next 7 days. You can see when our next front is going to move in on Friday. For today, it's going to be the coldest temperature that you can expect for the week, staying in the 50s. And then tomorrow, we're not going to see as much rain, just a 20% chance of rain. Then by Friday, that's going to be when our front moves in early morning. And so it could be a bit of a messy morning commute. If you're going to be, taking the kids to school or heading off to work, you definitely want to plan to leave a little bit early for Friday. And temperatures, you can see, really start to warm up in the 60s, but this is actually pretty average for this time of year. We usually are in the mid 60s for December, at least for a high, and lows are usually in the 40s. But take a look at the weekend. Lots of sunshine. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. It's going to be cold if you're going to be out in the morning. If you do any of those morning runs or taking the dog out for a walk, definitely want to take a jacket because temperatures will wake up close to 45 degrees, and then Sunday and Monday and Tuesday, those morning lows are going to be in the low 40s. So you definitely want to bundle up, but it's one of those days when you can dress in layers because by the afternoon, we're looking at beautiful weather in the mid 60s, maybe a long sleeve shirt, but you're really not going to need it by the afternoon as we go into your weekend and into next week. But I'm just going to leave your 7 days up so that you can just kind of see exactly what to expect for about a minute or so. And let me just check to make sure there's no questions here on Facebook. But I will be in for the noon, so to give you more details for the week. And I hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday and have a great lunch if you're going to be headed out to lunch, and a great rest of your week. All right, have a good day, everyone.